What is up, everybody? I'm Dylan, and today we're going to be going over the Beatles Rocky Racoon, one of my favorite Beatles songs, and a really fun song to learn how to play. It's got that really cool step down in the second half of the progression, and the good news is that while it can be a little bit tricky to learn this strumming pattern, and there's some variations to these chords, what you just saw there is the entire song. There's no really big chord changes or anything like that. Picking pattern might change a little bit in between verses, but that's about it. So if you feel comfortable with what I just showed right there, I'm going to break it down and we're going to get into this song right now. So just a couple reminders. Please make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Also, I believe I'm going to have a cover of this song up on the channel. So if I do, I'll link it in the top right hand corner of the screen. You can watch me play through this song from beginning to end. Can be helpful once you're learning it to just play along with somebody. So make sure you check that out. And let's jump into this, all right? Beatles, Rocky Racoon. All right, standard tuning. We're going to start with a version of an A minor, okay? So you take your normal A minor, but put your pinky down on the first string, 3rd fret. Okay, it should sound like this. All right? Now, as far as a picking pattern here, on all these chords, you're going to pick the bass string first, and then give it a couple, 2 strums back and forth. So. Play that with me, all right? 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's the basic picking pattern here that we're gonna go through. That bass note will change. I'll call it out as we change chords, all right? So after the A minor, we go to like a version of a D minor here. It's like a D7th sus or something like that. D7th, I believe. So, on this one, you're going to put your index finger on the second fret. I'm sorry, 2nd string, 1st fret. Middle finger on 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then ring finger on 1st string, 2nd fret. Okay? I explained that in the most complicated way possible, but hopefully you can see that. All right? Should sound like that. Now with this one, the bass note you're going to pick is going to be the 4th string. Okay, next chord, we're going to go to a G, but there's a trick. You need to play this G like this, all right? Because you're going to have to use your index finger here in just a second. So the way that I'm doing this is I've got my ring finger on 6th string, 3rd fret. I've got my middle finger on 5th string, 2nd fret. And I've got my pinky down on 1st string, 3rd fret. Makes a G. If you don't know this, you're going to use this in way more songs than just this. So it's worthwhile to learn how to play a G this way. It frees up this finger. It's good to go from C to G this way. It's really handy to learn. So it might not feel natural at first, but trust me, learn it. You'll use it again. All right. So for this one, your bass string is going to be the top string, the 6th string. But halfway through, you're going to drop, you're going to put your index finger down on 1st string, 1st fret, and you're going to lift your pinky. Okay? So the G starts out like this. All right, play it with me. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Next chord is a C, traditional C chord, nothing special. Bass note is going to be the 5th string. We're doing a change though halfway through, similar to the G, all right? And it's going to be a variation of this C where we just lift up our ring finger and then take our middle finger up 1 string. That's it. Okay? Both times with this C, the bass note's going to be that 5th string, all right? So C is. Play it with me. 1, 2, 3. And then we're back to that A minor version. Okay? And that's it. If you get that progression down, you now know Rocky Racoon, okay? So let's play through it again. I'll kind of call out the chords as we go along here. We'll do nice and slow, all right? Practice that picking. Make sure you're getting that right bass note, okay? 1, 2, 3. minor, D7, G, G with an index finger, C, C-ish, there you go. Now, in between the verses, it's the same chords. The strumming pattern just kind of picks up a little bit. So, like, same progression and everything. It just kind of has a little bit higher energy, I guess you could say, than the verses. When you go into that second verse, you kind of quiet down. It's like, Doctor came in, and it's just kind of quieting back down, okay? Yeah, that's Rocky Racoon. It can be a little bit difficult at first. You're going to have variations of chords you might not have known. The picking, requires a little bit of precision there. There is flexibility with that picking. A lot of people will alternate those bass notes instead of doing the same one twice. Like on the G, for example, they'll alternate them. Go for it. If that sounds better to you and you want to do that, do it. But again, the way that you're going to play that G and that picking of the bass note to the strum, you're going to use that in a lot of other songs on your guitar journey. So it's not just going to be a waste of time to learn it for this song, all right? Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please make sure that you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.